Hi there, Cancer. Cancer, I'm excited for your reading. I have two new decks. One of them is a deck that I was introduced to by a reader, the very first reader who taught me, the Divine Empress, 333, Kelly. She's great. Sacred Woundings. Now, I'm not getting to that deck yet because, yes, it's quite heavy for a lot of people. I don't want to trigger you. So, at least not yet. I also have this deck, the Twisted Oracle. I'm very excited to use this deck. We're going to find out what the Cancer Collective is currently dealing with. It is already week 2 of the new year, so may you all have been having a fresh start in at least one aspect of your life. And while I was meditating before your reading, a few feelings came up in me. If it doesn't pertain to your particular situation, please don't take anything personally, okay? Remember, this is me tuning into the most prevalent energies of those who have Cancer in their sun, moon, or rising. And I rely heavily on my own spirit team, which as of late I've been working on expanding. And also doing my best to channel yours so that I can deliver messages that help you grow and evolve in a direction that is for your highest selves. All right, so what is the Cancer Collective dealing with, generally speaking, in their love life? I want to tell you the feelings that I was getting during my meditation were, well, a little bit of insecurity. Not sure where that's coming from. Well, we have bounty hunter, chaser. Maybe you or the person on your mind is actively chasing, or the opposite, right? Running from someone who is potentially chasing, or someone really is watching you. I hope not. Let's see. Ooh, there was some sort of intervention by, well, people in your lives, family, friends. Don't know if you needed to be rescued from a situation. I'm not sure. I do get that sense. Yeah. Running. Look at that. Running. So I have both the energies here. So that chasing energy, mirrored by the running. Okay, racing, avoiding. And what I was talking about, where someone's watching, yes. We got searching and bounty hunter. Wow, this was not a healthy situation that you found yourself in. This is a toxic situation that you had to be, well, taken away from. All right, so that's probably why I was having this weird insecurity vibe right before I started recording. You may be trying to start over again, as I said, and you are, but you're having a hard time perhaps relinquishing the ghosts from this past that you've had. So Spirit, what are the energies surrounding my Cancer Collective right now? It's too many cards at the same time. This is the new deck. This is the Twisted Oracle deck. All right, Spirit, what are the energies surrounding my Cancer Collective at this time? Some sort of illumination, okay? So the truth, you have awakened or are awakening to the truth. This is a beautiful energy, actually. It's all about that Ace of Swords, maybe Archangel Michael. Yeah, this is what happened. All right, well, someone had you in a cycle, and I think you are well aware or becoming well aware of the fact that you were in a cyclical toxic situation with someone. Now, there might have been a relationship that was born in the workplace. This card has been coming out for me a lot right before your reading in the pre-shuffle, so I think it was meant to come out. And either you or the person on your mind, in your life, in your past, had many options. Some of you may be dealing with well, it says fake news, guys. I don't know. It says pregnancy, fake news. I don't know. I don't know who that's for. I feel that's only for a few of you. Maybe even just one person. Be careful, okay? Just be double sure of things before embarking on that journey. Knowing who the... Yeah, again with the fake. Okay, so fake busy. All right, so there's something fake going on behind the scenes. I think you are slowly becoming aware of it. You are being told that you are free. You are no longer a fish in that fishbowl, okay? That tiny little fishbowl that this person had you in. You are being released from it, and it is coming slowly but surely. I want you to know that the overall energy, the first card that came out was this one, and I want you to keep in mind that this truth is something that has been revealed to you by potentially others with this intervention card, but also your higher self already knows. Your third eye already sees. Your heart knows the truth, okay? Please do not doubt what you know to be true, okay? At least have a whole lot of evidence to the contrary before you decide something else, okay? This is a little bit different than what I did for the other signs so far, but I want to get into what types of wounds might have been activated within you. Wounds, childhood wounds, past relationship wounds that spirit would like for you to heal. Whenever you're at the end of one, just dropped a bunch here, relationship, and learning about yourself, reflecting on yourself, healing through that journey. What is it that you are meant to heal? What are the wounds that spirit is trying to show you through this experience that you had? All right, let's see. Spirit, what is the main wound that... Okay, that's... Okay. So, some of you, I really feel this for you. There might be a little bit of hurt feelings, anger and resentment that you're trying to work through. And this could show up as maybe someone, maybe you're, or the person on your mind. I really don't think it's the person that you dealt with, but hopefully not. You may, actually, maybe that, yeah, rooted in past betrayal. So holding grudges, forgiveness. Don't forget the crux of forgiveness is forgiving yourself. It is for you. So the forgiveness of that past person is not so that you can give them another chance. It's so you can give you another chance. So this wound can show up as holding grudges, frequent irritability or bursts of anger, often disproportionate to the moment, rooted in past betrayal, injustice, or unmet expectations. This wound can create lingering bitterness that blocks healing and forward movement. Wow. All right, so there's another one here for you. Alignment blockage. This can show up as feeling out of sync with your true desires, values, or purpose. You may experience a lack of direction, struggle to maintain decisions, or feel disconnected from your authentic self, as though you're not living in alignment with your highest potential. Now, this is the thing. I work with a lot of clients on this. This is more like for personal reading, personal session. I would say series of sessions, but this is for you to think about. What is it that you feel is not aligned for you at this time. So when the internal is in full alignment with the external realities, that's when you really feel like things are moving smoothly, okay? But whenever there's something wrong in either, well, it's usually your internal space first, it'll manifest in the external world. So you'll feel kind of irate at work. Maybe you'll have some sort of disproportionate reaction to, say, a well-intentioned parent or partner or a sibling. Most of you don't have partners at this time. If this situation applies to you so far, a lot of this can stem from childhood woundings. Feeling like you have to follow a certain expectation, right, of others. When you are authentic with yourself, you begin to be more authentic with the rest of the world around you, and you'll feel better. Now, that's something that'll take time to heal, but being aware of it is really important. Some of you may be also dealing with an ancestral wound. Now, that takes time to discover, but you can kind of work through it by, if you have an existing relationship that is tolerable with your primary caregivers, you can actually interact with them to the point where you can hear their limiting beliefs and how they may have influenced you, right? Sometimes you'll see within mothers specifically, right? This happens a lot with divine feminines who have never really, well, they've suppressed their Empress energy for long enough that they're withholding self-care from themselves, people pleasing, that's a huge one, just carrying too much burden. So sometimes they're forced to be both the feminine and the masculine. It happens a lot in our lives, our societies now, where a female is expected to be, or one person is expected to be everything to the child, right? Could be masculine as well. And I mean, there's so many things that happen that cause a human being to be out of alignment with their true nature, okay? And sometimes it's like they do it for so long that they don't even realize they're doing it. And you as a child witness this, and you as a child are unintentionally incorporating that as how you were supposed to behave. Some of you also, it looks like you guys have abandonment wounds. Now, there's so many things. I love this deck. It's for another reading. I'm going to save that for later. We can work through it if you want. Please let me know in the comments. I don't want to harp too much on it. I just want you to know that this relationship came into your life so that you were forced to deal with some of those wounds, okay? At least begin that journey of healing. Now, what is your energy right now? Your overall energy when it comes to love. I'm not going to ask what your overall energy when it comes to that person from your past, because it seems like you need to leave them alone. You're like, wow, how very opposite. Hermit and Knight of Swords. You're like both, right? I know why. You're thinking about the person from the past. Six of Cups. They both came crossed. So you're having a blockage to going within and looking at those specific wounds that I was talking about. You're also having a blockage speaking your truth. You're not going to be able to speak your truth, right, out in the public until you can do it in private within the recesses of your own mind, okay? A lot of journaling, a lot of maybe even therapy, right? Talk therapy, spending time in nature. These are things that you can do to help negate the negative wounds that you're feeling. I mean, I see you as the Queen of Cups here And you were giving Six of Pentacles right behind that. But there is a vampire, an energy vampire that was in your life. You were still thinking about the situation with the Six of Cups at the back. So, no, you're not over it. You're replaying it in your head. If this reading is resonating, keep following for some advice, okay? So, Spirit, I don't even want to go into your person's energy. I'm like preparing myself. All right, I already know that, guys, I mean, folks, people, I already know it's not going to be great, but I will ask for you, okay? Because I think you are curious. What is Cancer's person's energy towards Cancer at this time? We're talking about energy. Came in reverse. What are these? Ooh, they're like, they see you. They see you, Nine of Cups. You're still their wish fulfillment, right? Of course you are. You sound amazing. And they know who they are. They're trying to get out of this nightmare that they've created, this cycle that they had with you, where they were the energy vampire. I can see it. They want out. They want to escape it, okay? They know that you were holding everything together. The Queen of Pentacles that came in reverse. You were a nurturer or a provider. You did everything for them. This is a Hierophant reverse card, meaning, okay, you guys had something that was structurally sound, at least on the surface, right? And it's collapsed. And now they're like, shit, where did my energy source go? Where did my provider go? She or they, I'm sorry, I said she, so maybe you are a she. You are still the wish fulfillment to them. But do you want that? I mean, I bet you this person will go like hundreds of rounds with you, you know, cycle after cycle after cycle, if they could. And yeah, I can see that you are running from them at this time for your own protection. That's what Spirit just said, for your own protection. You know, I did feel Archangel Michael's like a signature, I will say, on this situation. The moment I saw this card, right away, it was like very clear to me that your third eye is opening, and it was the result of divine intervention of some sort. And he is known to protect against, well, he's just known to protect. You know, if someone is trying to come at you, and maybe your own spirit team is obviously at play too. Your own spirit team is preventing you from coming towards this person again, at least right now. I don't think you would like the energy if you were to try to embark. Okay, let's ask Spirit. What are the intentions of the person that Cancer has on their mind? The intentions that they have towards Cancer. They are fucking obsessed. They are obsessed with you because, again, that Queen of Pentacles, you were the 10 of Pentacles. They're like, damn it, I had it all. Hey, they might have been at one point, they appear to be a divine partner. I don't feel like they are, but where's that other deck? I really don't feel like they are. We're going to use the Pop of Love deck quickly, but I will ask the question. I think you want some clarity before you move forward. You're having a hard time moving forward and going within. Spirit, what is the nature of the relationship between Cancer and the person on their mind? Something that is divine timing based, something that has difficult differences, including cultural, age, ideals about love. What is a relationship? Status, money, power, culture. I said already, right? It could be different ethnicities, different, different family values I'm getting. This is something that was or is dictated by divine timing, so you cannot be in union until and unless both of you are on the same timeline, the same what I like to call vibration. But it is really just when one person is too higher consciousness than the other, it's not alignment, it'll just bring you down. One of you, the other party, is denying or has denied the importance of the connection. Okay, what else, Spirit? What else is significant for this situation? Inner turmoil. Maybe you were dealing with a Pisces. Some of you might have been dealing with a Libra. Oh my gosh, I also have Aquarius. A lot of signs here. I'll show them to you. Give me 1 second. One more card for this connection. Okay. While things were working between you, you both felt fulfilled. No? Okay, never mind. So, I'm sorry, but I have to say these two came out together. So you were obviously not in union and definitely not in sync. You knew that. There's a lot of inner turmoil. I'm gonna say I feel it for both of you at this time, not just for your person. You may have dealt with, and I got this sense already, someone who is a charmer. I want to say snake charmer. I don't know, I don't say that ever, but snake charmer, okay? So someone, yes, who could literally talk anything out of anybody if they wanted to. But they are fearful of commitment, and they could be emotionally avoidant. Fond of many lovers, has many love affairs. Yes, this is someone that has had many relationships. Serial monogamy, that comes to mind. They're currently speechless. And I see unsent messages right behind that. So behind that is of someone that has victim mentality. So I feel like you dodged a bullet. The signs that have come up so far. Pisces, Libra, Aquarius. Could be, don't have to be. You could be dealing with one of those. You are meant to focus on self-love at this time. All right. Now, why do I feel like I want to get one more card? I don't know why. I don't usually use this deck so much, but I would like to get another confirmation. Yeah, we're 22 minutes in. Give me one more confirmation for what is this relationship for Cancer. Yes, in separation. Someone might have been, mentally materialistic as well. So this is someone that you are in separation from. We knew this already. I'm repeating myself a little bit. You might have been dealing with someone who was focused, and I saw it already, a lot on Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles had come up as how they see you, right? Or feel about you. Like you took it away, and they see you as the 9 of Cups, and the 10 of Pentacles was what they were missing about you. Yeah, they're missing that like stability. All right, so if this is to work, this relationship needs a lot of barrier breaking. There are difficult differences, as we saw, and this will require a lot of inner balance from both of your ends, on both of your ends, excuse me. What's the back of the deck? New beginnings. And there is the card that I didn't see the card in my head, but I felt a little bit of your insecurity regarding the new beginning. You shouldn't feel that. All right, Spirit, let's dive in a little bit into advice for my Cancer collective. My watery, emotional, wonderful Cancer collective. Okay, so what should my Cancer collective do in this situation? Whoa, wow. I want to tell you guys, there's going to be some cross watchers out there. I feel it already, because I don't think it's you, I don't think it's my collective. But there's some cancers out there that have popped up in, not actually people talking about cancer in other in other readings that I've done, zodiac readings. Not in a good light. I don't think it's you guys. It doesn't sound like you. Sounds like some other cancer folks. Okay. Spirit, let's get some advice. Okay, thank you. I love that. Tell me more about this. Sorry, I'm so sorry for that noise. It's really loud, right? Okay. I'll take these. The wheel. The world. Wow, the Lovers, the Magician. Oh, such great advice, juicy advice for you. With the Ace of Wands at the back of the deck, you keep in mind that you are in control of where your love life goes at this point. Spirit is going to give you a foundation of energy, support, creative spark, desire, passion. Oh yeah. Sorry. I mean, I feel this, like, focus on that. You're going to have an opportunity at real love because you're manifesting it. Geez, so many major arcana here, and Spirit's hand is at work, and you're going to work together to do this. You have the Magician and the Wheel. I mean, this is the universe, right? The wheel is turning in your favor. They are helping you to find the strength with that Ace of Wands, that passionate creative force. They're going to help you find it, and you're going to use your own skill set to manifest a new love. I mean, I know it's new because we have the World, we have Two of Cups, and we have the Lovers. This is a soulmate. Could be past life energy too, but this is a soulmate. Wow, actually, this is just a soulmate. This is a really high level soulmate that comes as a reward, really, for being able to close that previous cycle, the World. I mean, this is great. Everybody wants this. Everybody wants a connection like this. This is divinely led towards you, being created by, you and Spirit, your Spirit team. I think it's great. It seems like you've been through quite a lot, and it's almost like, Spirit sees that, and they're like, it's your chance now. Your chance is coming. Your chance is coming. Let me get some more advice with the Shadow Light deck. I didn't clarify here for advice for this week. I really feel like the timing might be a little bit longer than just a week, but let's see. Your advice. So, Page of Pentacles at the back. When it comes to you being nostalgic about the person from your past, Spirit would like for you to remember the success that you also achieved in that relationship, not just together, but on your own. Like, what is your ego truly feel proud of from your past? Why? It's asking you to go back to the fundamentals of what drew you to that person. Was it an ego-based relationship? Was it purely materialistic? Because there are some of you out there that might have been in it for reasons that were not aligned with your soul. And the reason it didn't work out is because of that. I mean, this is normally a card that shows someone successful and getting a lot of attention, getting a lot of rewards. But it also shows that that nostalgia that you're feeling, because it came with the Six of Cups, that nostalgia that you're feeling, was it because you had a house? Or was it because you felt loved? What was it? The High Priest is really asking you to go within, and you've been avoiding it because the Hermit came across. You've been avoiding it and holding on tightly to something that is a little bit too, I can't think of the word all of a sudden. It's so weird. Rigid thinking. That wasn't the original word. Dogmatic. That was the word. There's a dogma about what you feel success in love is. You've been holding on to that. Some of you need to look into that and decide. Yeah, you've been defending it. I see that. You've been working hard. Your ego has been working hard to protect you. Maybe you've been trying to replicate a relationship template, or a template based on what you've seen in the outside world as opposed to what you feel inside. So don't look to the outside to dictate what you should do. You're the one. Like your soul is already, your higher self is already there to tell you, to show you. I feel like a big crown chakra blockage. I feel like some of you have really strong mental blocks. They're built to protect you, but they're actually holding you back from experiencing that kind of love, that Two of Cups lovers connection. I think you should really think about these things, and then maybe go back to the beginning of this reading where it talked about the wounds. That might be at play. All right, Spirit, show me more advice for Cancer, because I feel like they need it. What can they do to clear some of these blockages that they may have regarding how they picture love? Queen of Wands, yes. Fire, glow, oh my God. I mean, I'm just, sorry. It went from yes, passion. Yeah, sorry. Time for you to glow up. Time for you to realize that you are like amazing. You are full of a light that needs to be shown upon yourself, for not me, but yourself first, right? And then the world. You're just gonna glow. Real glow ups don't come from going to the gym alone, right? They come from working on your inner self and your outer self at the same time. Oftentimes people are like, I didn't do anything. What did you do? And I didn't do anything. I just kind of like worked out and journaled. Oh, why do you look so great? Oh, I've been sleeping better because I don't have like nightmarish visions about my future. Why? Oh, because I've been working on like a gratitude journal, and I've been doing it diligently, and every night I go to bed, I tell myself all of the things that I am so grateful for and proud of, and I picture how amazing tomorrow is going to be. Bing, bing, bang, boom. All right, 5 of Cups, 10 of Swords. This is you needing to release that feeling of, yeah, this relationship really is like put me through the ringer, and I'm full of remorse and regret and grief and sadness. You have to release that and look towards the present, okay? The sun. These two together. I mean, as a fire sign, I'm just like blown away by how much abundance and passion and creative force and drive there is between the two of them. I do see the sun as a divine masculine card. It is also telling me that the sun is coming out for you. You are so heavily grieving the loss at this time. You're unable to see that you, like these sunflowers, are growing towards the sun. You know, I don't even know where that came from. Some of you, sometimes I say things. I mean, I often say the words without thinking because it's just whatever spirit team is speaking through me really wants to share that. Some of you may have experienced a third party situation with that atrocious ending. The Three of Pentacles and the Three of Swords. That's indicating that, yeah. And you're really thinking about it. It's like, I feel a little bit lighter, but I do know that your thoughts are heavily dwelling, and it's time for you to release it. Spirit, what is your abundance activator? Oh, okay, never mind. I got advice for Cancer. I think this is great. Awakening. Excuse me. Remembering who you are. Consciousness upgrade. As you let go of old self-concepts. What is that dogma, guys? Your true self emerges. The affirmation is, it is safe for me to be my true radiant self. Yes, it is safe for you to be that freaking Queen of Wands. God, grow towards the sun. There's this line I remember. I feel like this dates me, but I used to watch Scandal, right? You know that show, right? And she is... is it her or is it the president? I'm like, wait, which one said it? I just want to go out into the light and see the sun. It's like their secret affair, right? And they want one of them, I don't know if it's the president or her, but they just want it out in the light, you know? And I think you are struggling to push all that down. All you need to do is let yourself rise, like the flowers right behind me on my wall. Rise towards the sun. And this one, expansive space. I love it. Energy field openness, releasing resistance. What is blocking you? Break free from constriction and allow your energy to expand like those freaking flowers. Yes, like the sunflowers, guys. Affirmation, as I expand into being, I become magnetic to my desires. This is 100% Queen of Wands right here. Okay, I wish that I had time to do your finance reading, but I feel like I have dwelled so heavily upon your relationship that I just don't. But yeah, some of you are maybe dealing with perfectionism. All you're seeing are mistakes. Mistakes tends to happen even more when you're trying to be a perfectionist, by the way, sometimes, all right? I mean, I remember I suffered from that. Watch out for that. And you have offering. The universe will meet all your needs. Consider having a money altar. Sure, why not? Ask for it. Ask for it from spirit. And then work towards it. All right, yeah. Be wary of over perfectionism or some sort of OCD-like behavior when it comes to your career and finances for the week ahead. All right. Good luck, Cancer. Thank you so much for listening to my TED Talk. I am sorry it was so long, but I actually feel like some of you needed that. So hopefully it helps. Let me know. All right. Cheers.